Good day, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Regional Review, the Far North Edition. My name is Tunohole Mungoba, and I will be your host for today's episode. On this show, we are going to discuss what transpired in the 4 northern regions of Namibia, which is the Oshana region, Ongwena region, Oshikoto region, and Omusati region. So please stay tuned, don't touch that dial, and watch as we get into the news segment. Before we jump into the news segment, I would like us to take a moment to commemorate and celebrate World Turtle Day. I always like to educate my peers and fellow folks when it comes to the difference between turtles and tortoises. Turtles are the ones that can live on multiple areas, such as they can thrive in land, they can also thrive in water. Whereas tortoises, they are only eligible, or they can only survive on land. They play a significant role in terms of our environment, and they are also one of the most endangered species. So we should do our best in terms of protecting them and ensuring their safety. Please watch this promo video that NMH has prepared. For our first story, we are going all the way to Oshakati in the Onawa Extension 4 location, where the Shrek Dealers Federation of Namibia has handed over 195 houses to low-income earners. In addition to that, the Decentralized Build Together Committee has officially started the groundbreaking ceremony for 100 houses, which are also to be handed over to low-income earners. At the event was the Minister of Urban and Rural Development of Namibia, which is Erastus Utoni, and he has urged Namibians to come together, save money, and strive to have their own shelter and move away from shacks. Here's Tunohole Mungoba with the story for more.
And have their shelter permanently. Atusheni
and Tangi Saving Group.
Congratulations. These are your kids. Yes? These are your kids. Ovitanga, otate yetu. Madini piki na shapisha dini ngaru taka. Success.
Lucky.
Yeah? These are the keys that we are handing over to the, beneficiaries. You hear now. Yeah? Wow!
Yes, wonderful.
You see?
Wonderful.
This is a celebration.
Yes, it's a celebration.
The house is this one. Only this part was funded by the federation. This part he added it himself. The owner is here.
Wow!
Ate,
Wow!
That's famous.
That's
Primus.
That's a temu.
Yes,
Oh.
good.
Omuri now. Yeah? Yeah? Hi, warum
Zero.
Yeah?
Thank you so much. Zero. But hold more.
And your leadership, the Honorable Governor, being represented here by Honorable Councillor Ishua, the leadership of shack dwellers, members of the community, members of the media. It's now my honor and privilege to now hand over this house to the family of Tate Timotheus, Tate Temus, for what they have done and work hard to give an example to the rest of the Namibian people. I'm now handing over.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Now is living best.
For our second story, the All People's Party, which is also known as APP, held a media briefing with condemning the arrest of the Chinatown 8. They are calling on the government to equally protect Namibian entrepreneurs and Namibian citizens the same way that the government has protected the Chinese citizens who were being protected during the lockdown, the shutting down of Chinatown. Arase Shumba, who is the acting president of APP, has urged Namibians to work together and to strive to find other means to make a living. Here's Tunohole Mungoba with more.
They are now only concentrating on the Namibian who are also trying to make ends meet for their family and so on. But now our concern, we are not saying the country must be ungovernable. We are not supporting anybody who take law on their hands. But what we are saying here is that NAMRA must also make sure they follow the Chinese, they investigate those Chinese. Yeah, there's also some rumors spreading around that there might be a NAMRA official who are in protecting of the Chinese, and we are very much so shocked. Even if you look like for yesterday, the protection that Tina, the Chinese businesswomen, that got from our police, I was very, very much so shocked. Even our president cannot receive such a protection. So we are so confused. Now, the issue that we are also having is that now if the government is failing to protect the people end up protecting themselves. This is now the reason of the Amsherero and the Nauyoma. That's why they arrested. Because they were trying to protect the people that the government is failing. If the government come up with a measurement to make sure that people are protected, we could not have this kind of misunderstanding and so on. And also, at the same time, we want to call the Ministry of Education to consider bringing vocation subject is from grade 8. You see our youth learners, most of them who did not know knowledge of doing anything. So now we are proposing at least the Ministry of Education must have this vocational subject. For example, like a mechanic, a carpentry, you mentioned and others, so that at least the learners who did not make it can able to go in job market after school. Yeah, for now, I think that's all. For now, I hand it over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. The other issue that we are bringing across to the face of this nation is that from independence until today, our businesses in Namibia, particularly in the northern area of Namibia, that's over.
And for our last story, the Know to Grow of Namibia, of the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board, which is known as NIPDB, DB, has had a information session on the Know to Grow sessions, which is a way to educate Namibian entrepreneurs on how they can promote their businesses and take them across the Namibian borders. They were having different presentations, information sessions all over the country, and I attended the one that was held at Ondangwa Town Lodge. So here is more information on that, and you can also watch this video to see how you can grow your business.
And not only investment from other countries, but also investments in Namibia. So you find that somebody might have, for example, have a set business, but would like to venture into other businesses. So somebody is having businesses, having a bit of finance, and they now want to venture into businesses, and they have that extra funds to use. So we are able to facilitate opportunities, and we take these people and show them how or in which sectors to cater to and how they can do business going forward. Then we also try to attract those that are in other countries wanting to do business in Namibia, which is called foreign direct investment. So Namibia has vast opportunities available for investment, and we are there to ensure that these opportunities are all unlocked. The second one is what we call the Investor Aftercare Center, which looks at investor facilitation. So once we've identified investments or investors, they now need to set up in Namibia, and they need to be shown how, and for example, to start operating their businesses, how to register their businesses, which offices to go to. So this department is there to ensure that these people are taken care of and that they don't have any barriers in entering the market. The third one is SME development. Like I said earlier, I operate directly under this division, where I'm responsible for capacity building and market access. So the SME division is there to facilitate a targeted support for development and scalability of SMEs. So we want SMEs to grow and scale from one position to the next. In life, we always want the next step, we always want to go a greater step. So we are there to ensure that there are opportunities for SMEs and that these opportunities are fully exploited. After that, we have a division that ensures that skills are aligned with investment. So we have various priority sectors, and this department is there to ensure that people's skills are aligned with the priority sectors. I'll use an example. Let's say, for instance, our examples, or one of our priority sectors is renewable energy. So we want to ensure that when people are being trained, or when they are going to school, are these skills that they are being taught in school, are they aligned to the priorities of the government? If you want to go south, are these people being trained to operate in the south, or are they in a different direction? So you want to all go the same direction. These ones are more operational, so I won't touch deeply into this. Just maybe briefly on one of our mottos. No one should be left behind. Accountability, making a difference, integrity, innovation, and agility. If you put those together, you'll be able to spell our country's name, Namibia. So, yes. I briefly spoke about our priority sectors. The government has a lot of sectors. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they are over 30 or slightly under 30. But any investment board, we focus on this: renewable energy, food industry, chemicals and basic materials, transport and logistics, various services, metal mining and related industries, and machinery and electronics. Like I said, unfortunately we don't have a speaker for renewable energy today, but renewable energy is one of the sectors that has been receiving a lot of attention lately. I'm sure you've heard about the green hydrogen and all those kinds of things.
Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us for another episode of Regional Review, the Far North Edition. I was your host, Tunohole Mungoba, and I thank you for tuning in, for watching this news segment. And please do not forget to like, comment, share, and also give us feedback on other stories that you'd like us to cover. From myself, Tunohole Mungoba, the Regional Review team, and the Namibia Media Holdings team, it is goodbye.
taking a look at the weather for the far north. Umuthia is sunny and hot throughout the day with night temperatures between 7 and 9 degrees, while Ushakati is somewhat cooler during the day and night. Days are hotter, but nights are cooler in Ondangwa and Nenana. And finally, Utapi is below 30 during the day this week, along with plenty of sunshine.